Hi everyone. I wanted to share with you just a text that I was reading again from All About Love by Ancestor Bell Hooks. And this comes from her chapter on commitment. Let love be love in me. The wounded heart learns self-love by first overcoming low self-esteem. Nathaniel Brandon's lengthy work, 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem, highlights important dimensions. 1. The practice of living consciously. 2. Self-acceptance. 3. Self-responsibility. 4. Self-assertiveness. 5. Living purposefully. And the 6th, the practice of personal integrity. Living consciously means we think critically about ourselves and the world we live in. We dare to ask ourselves the basic questions: who, what, when, where, and why. Answering these questions usually provides us with a level of awareness that enlightens. Brandon contends to live consciously means to seek to be aware of everything that bears on our actions, purposes, values, and goals to the best of our ability, whatever the ability may be, and to behave in accordance with that which we see and know. To live consciously, we have to engage in critical reflection about the world we live in and know most intimately. Usually, it is through reflection that individuals who have not yet accepted themselves make the choice to stop listening to negative voices within and outside the self that constantly reject and devalue them. Affirmations work for anyone striving for self-acceptance. Although I had for years been interested in therapeutic modes of healing and self-help, affirmations always seemed to me a bit corny. My sister, who was then working as a therapist in the field of chemical dependency, encouraged me to give affirmations a try to see if I would experience any concrete changes in my outlook. I wrote affirmations relevant to my daily life and began to repeat them in the morning as part of my daily meditations. At the top of my list was the declaration, and I quote, "I'm breaking with old patterns and moving forward with my life," end quote. I not only found them to be a tremendous energy boost, a way to kick off the day by accentuating the positive, I also found it useful to repeat them during the day if I felt particularly stressed or was falling into the abyss of negative thinking. Affirmations helped restore my emotional equilibrium. And for this week, the healing modality that both Bell Hooks and myself is encouraging you to do is to write an affirmation for your week this week. Write something that will bring you back to self, bring you back to self-love, remind you that you're worthy of self-love, that love from yourself is unconditional. Yeah? So for me, my affirmation for this week, to cultivate my own self-love, is that I don't need validations externally. All my validations come from within. All my validations come from within. That's my affirmation. Wanted to share the text and encourage you, please. If you're looking for something to read, something to engage with, something to practice critical reflection, I recommend All About Love by Ancestor Bell Hooks. All right, folks.